Hello everybody and welcome out to Field of Fork Homestead. Today on the homestead we got a whole lot of things we're gonna do today.
Busy.
We built a little homemade onion rack at home today, and we're gonna be pulling our candy onions out of the garden.
Letting them dry.
We got the tractor fired up. We're gonna be cutting the weeds off our potatoes. We're gonna be digging potatoes in the morning.
Yes. That will probably be on this video too.
Yeah, it'll be on this video. And we'll show you around the garden out there. We got a few things we got to do here and there. And we got a big hog rig. We're going to have babies this weekend.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend. It's the 4th of July weekend.
4th of July.
Yep, it's going to be a busy weekend for sure.
We're going to show you how we cure our onions out.
Yep.
And we're going to get them out of the ground. Lily's going to be helping pull them, picking up potatoes. Just overlook my boys, so I'm getting a little better. But anyway, we're going to get the tractor out there and get the bush hog hooked up, and we'll get started. We'll get right back to you.
How? You got in our cucumbers. So what we done, not realizing when we planted them, was we planted our cucumbers close to our potatoes. And I think that we was going to put some sort of something to let them run up, to vine up. But we got busy. It's not that we forgot, we just got busy and it got hot and we didn't get the chance to do it. And now when we're bush hogging our potato vines down, we have to watch for the cucumber vines because they run in the potatoes. This season has been rough because at the beginning of the season when we was trying to plant everything, we was doing it in between, it felt like rainstorms. And now it's just been so hot and dry, it's hard to get anything done. It's miserable hot. That's why we're down here early this morning. But it looks like he's just got one more swipe to do on the potato vines. And then we'll get started on something else. Okay, go ahead.
All right, we're back. I've got these bush hogs off about the best I can get them. Now what I done right here, I made a little boo-boo. I dropped my bush hog just a tad too low. And I scraped the ground with just a few of them. That's all right. I'm gonna let Lily get the ones I scraped here, and they'll be supper, you see. Ain't no big deal.
Lily is our tater picker upper. She's a good one.
Ain't no big deal. They'll eat just the same. That one's all right, so I'm just gonna, if I didn't get them, I'm just gonna, and they're uncovered, I'm just gonna throw a little bit of dirt over them till in the morning.
To keep them from getting, what, sunbaked or whatever, what's that called? Sunburnt. Huh.
And you can see right there, that ain't bad. How many we hit, Lily? 4 or 5? 6? That ain't too bad. So, now here's a little one. Let it get hit.
So how many rows of taters did we end up with
There's
this
8
year?
rows.
8 rows.
There's 2 rows of Yukon Gold. There's 2 rows of red Pontiacs. And there's 4 rows of Kennybacks. And we're gonna dig these in the morning. I just want to get the weeds off of them some. Kind of let them, supposed to be real hot today. Might kill some of them off a little bit.
You want to show them our corn?
Yeah, we got to work on this sweet corn. We got to weed eat a little bit here around this outside edge. I tell you, I was awfully worried about this sweet corn. I didn't think it was going to do nothing. It got about that high and it just sat there. Seemed like it sat there for a month or longer, just right there. And then when it started tasseling, it shot on up, and you can see it's loaded with corn. And I found another trick. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I seen a fella on YouTube do it. He took grocery bags, and he tied up my tassels of this corn, about every 5 foot apart. And that's supposed to keep the birds out of it. We have a real bad problem with blackbirds down here, getting in your corn patch. And I got 6 rows of this, and I'll take time. I thank Chris Pelletier for sending it to me. My buddy down in North Carolina, he sent me some remedy. It's supposed to be Roundup ready, and supposed to be serendipity, I guess what it is. Supposed to be, but it's done real good now. It's making real good. If it gets pretty hot. It's going to get pretty hot this weekend, 4th of July weekend. And if we get another little rain, maybe about first of the week next week or midweek, it ought to fill out pretty quick. And we'll have a pretty good amount of corn. But anyway, we're going to weed eat around that, and we'll clean that up here in a little bit and tie them bags up in there. And the hoot owls work some, but they kind of got used to them not moving. So, but anyway,
the heads are supposed to bobble, but unless the wind comes through, it don't really.
Right.
They don't really move.
We're gonna get these onions up. You can't really see them now for the weeds. We've weeded them. I don't know. How many times have you weeded them?
I don't know. It seems like every time that we would come down here to get to work in the garden, I would be weeding the onions. It seems like that's all I've done this year.
And the weeds have really took off the last week or so.
Yeah.
The onions are so close to being ready. They, well, they're ready, but what I'm saying is,
we have two different.
Pulling them again.
We have 2 different kind. Here's one, Derek, that you need to cover. These are the actual onion sets. We planted them, and well, we pretty much just stuck them in the ground. The end of them, let the root take off. And then this row here is the onion plants. That's the candy onions. So.
And I want to show these people. I tell you, I didn't know what this right there was till Chris was telling me about it. That weed right there. Let me tell you, brother, you better not reach down and grab a hold of it.
No.
It's got little thorns all over it. And I never did know what you call them. But that's a pigweed. And it will eat you up. It's got little thorns all over it. So.
And it does, they do stick in your skin. You have to pull them out like an actual thorn.
And I didn't know what they was calling them. He was calling it a pigweed, and I didn't know what it was. But now I know what that is. It's a pigweed.
Yep.
And they're all in here. I didn't think we had them, but
oh yeah.
do.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna work on pulling some onions.
Let me show them one of these onions right here before we start pulling them. Okay. That way I kind of wreck the weeds back.
Yeah.
Well, on this one right here. Yeah, it's right here. See if you kind of get a shot down in there. See how that onion's headed over? This part's headed over. These onions is ready to get.
Yep.
And there's a bunch of them down through there headed over. You just can't see them for the weeds, but we're gonna get them out of there, and I'm gonna bush hog this down, get rid of it.
Yep.
And there's another pigweed over by my peppers.
Yeah, we've got a weed in between our peppers and tomatoes and stuff, and we'll show those in a little bit too. So
right now,
we've got to get some work done.
We're gonna get all these onions pulled up, get them out of here. And
we don't pull from the green. We go up underneath the onion on the ground and you pull from the root.
That's a pretty good sized onion head right there.
Yeah.
And there's some in here bigger than this one.
Yeah, that's the plant.
This is an onion plant.
Yep.
That's our onion head.
All right. Well, we're gonna get started pulling, and we'll show you the end result.
Must have been a pigweed. That's a pretty good onion in here.
Yeah.
There's a big one. Oh boy, look at this one.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's a good onion right there.
Yep. Okay, it's hard to do this in video too, so.
Yeah, we'll show you them when we get them back out.
Okay.
All right, we're back. We've got everything pretty well done for what we're gonna do right now. Lisa got her bags up in our corn. Well, she ran out of bags. We're gonna have to go get some more bags, and we'll finish that up probably this evening. Hopefully that'll work. And I plowed through the peppers and the tomatoes, and I've got to get me some stakes to finish my tomatoes up, tying them up. Some of them kind of heading over a little bit. But we got the onions all pulled in the truck. She gathered some pepper and some cucumbers and some yellow squash what time I was weed eating. And I walked down there and showed them down through that corn there. I took a weed eater and I went down through that corn, just down through the middle. And I sprayed that, ain't been long ago, but I just took, I got a right fair stand of corn. If the birds don't get it. That's my main concern right now. And he's right over here. Show me his banana melon. I ain't seen nothing on it yet, so I didn't look too hard. But this is them old time long banana melon. Cantaloupe melon. I got a roll of them. And Lily's got some sunflowers down there doing right good. It won't be long, he'll be making some sunflowers on. But we're gonna go to the house and get these onions put up in our drying rack. We throw together this morning. Ain't nothing fancy, but
it'll get the job done.
It'll do the job. It's the main thing. So we'll get back with you as soon as we get back to the house here and get them onions started putting away. All right, we're back. Now we made it home. We got the onions unloaded. Never mind the dog down there whining. But anyway, we got them unloaded. We got them laid out here. I've kind of went through and separated them somewhat. I'm very, very proud of these. I don't know what to say. They've exceeded my expectations of what I thought we would get. Very, very, very proud of them. They done extremely well. This is the larger ones. And I kind of built a thing up under this little makeshift gazebo / satellite dish with some pallets. I'm gonna lay them up in there and let them dry out of the sun. And over here's the other ones, the small, medium to small. I wouldn't say nothing's real small, but they're still pretty good size. But I picked the big ones out to put up here. But that's what we got. And then over there some we've already cured, but them's onion sets. You need to eat them first because onion sets won't keep like an onion plant will. I don't really know why, they just won't. I guess, well, they say an onion set is a second year onion and a plant is a first year onion. So, anyway, onion set won't keep as long as onion plant will. So we're going to put these up here and let them dry out. And we'll have our onions on their way to curing. And then in a couple of days when they dry out, we're going to take and brush some of the loose dirt off them. You're never going to wet them. And then after they dry, we're going to come up on them about 1 inch. Right there. Cut that off. Or I may braid them. We may braid them. This is pretty good at braiding them. And snip these roots off. And we'll do that so they won't bleed out. Bleed the water out of them. But anyway, we're going to dry them out and cure them. And we'll get back with you in a minute. We'll go down and check on her hog that's supposed to have babies and see how she's doing. I don't think she's had them yet. She's getting awfully close. I think. I know she's due Sunday, but I think she's getting pretty close. She may go early. But we'll get back with you in a few minutes. All right, everybody. Welcome back out. We're in the next day. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
And we're going to dig our potatoes today. I got the tractor going, got the potato plow hooked up. And we're going to get started digging them. We're going to plow them out with the tractor. And I opted out of taking y'all down there to the pig, to the hog, supposed to have babies. She's just too close, and I don't want to disturb her. So just any time, just as soon as she has them, we will be down there with the camera. But right now, I just didn't want to change. I didn't want to disturb her and her that close. Fire. And our little tater picker upper is all ready this morning. She will. So he's all excited to pick up her big tater. So we're going to get started plowing here, and we'll get back with you here shortly.
There.
Well, we've made one swipe through the first row, and this is just one swipe. I still got to plow that row again because I'm pretty sure I missed it just a little bit on the edge, which we usually plow through them about 2 or 3 times. But that right there ain't bad.
what was that? 4, 5 buckets?
No, I emptied mine.
I emptied my bucket once.
I emptied mine once.
So it's 5.
5 buckets.
Yeah, 5 buckets for the first swap. Yep. And we still have to go through that one row again and 7 more.
That's over 50 pound of potatoes right there.
Yeah, and like they're not small potatoes. That's a good potato.
So anyway, I'm gonna make me another pass on that.
That's plenty taters for fried taters, right? Tater salad.
That's a lot of taters.
Tater salad.
8 rows of them.
Yep. 7 more. Whew. It's gonna be a busy day. Gotta get it done though. Oh my goodness. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is just the second swipe. This is the second swipe of the first row. And it's still full of potatoes.
Might pick some of them up. Well, I know there's going to be a lot of them.
What kind of taters is that, Derek?
It's a red Pontiac.
What's the growing season on them?
What do you mean when we plant them? About, well, if you can get them out, you're better off to plant them around the 1st of March. Man, a little later, about middle of March, I guess, maybe toward the end, because it rains so much.
Yeah. So they grow about the same as your other taters that you planted?
Yeah, they all got the same season here.
Yeah.
Well,
So far, how many taters have you got out of that one row with your red ones?
let's make 6 buckets.
6. This is my second one.
My second one.
Derek's second one.
How many taters you pick up, Lil?
You better know you don't.
Well, here we sit out in the hot sun. Been here for about what? Feels like an hour.
Broke down.
Broke down. I guess that's part of what happens whenever you work with machines.
Farm equipment.
They're liable to break down. So Derek and Daddy is gone. It's the alternator bracket, I guess. That's what he said. So they went to try to fix it or do something. And I started digging the last row of potatoes with a hoe. That didn't last too long. So we're sitting here. They called a few minutes ago, said they was on their way back. Let's hope it's not too much longer, because I'm about to be burnt crispy by this sun and no shade.
It's hot, ain't it?
It's so hot.
Time.
I'm glad we just got started at it early, because Lord have mercy. Phew. We will keep you updated. Well, they're back, and it looks like they got the alternator bracket back on. He started it up to test it out to see if it would fix it. They're putting the hood back on it now, so that's a good sign.
That's a true sign it's done when the hood goes back.
Yep. But that's part of it. You work with mechanical objects. They will break down, especially older ones. New ones can break down too, but oh, I was recording the ground. But new ones can break down too, but old ones are more apt to, I guess. Just easier to work on. But we've got one more row to get. And let me take you over to the truck. We've got us a truckload of taters, and we still have another row to get. But at least the tractor is hopefully fixed for now. So we'll be back in a little bit.
Taters after the fix.
Alright, we finally got them dug. We got a truckload. Potatoes out of them 8 rows. Had a breakdown on the tractor. Me and Jesse, we fixed it back. Got it back going.
Cobbled it up, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's a good thing your father-in-law's a good cobbler.
Yeah, we had to take it home, weld that bracket back. But we're going to get them home and get them in the shade and let them dry out.
Get me in the air conditioner.
Get cleaned
And
up
the shower.
because we're slick out.
Lily shows the whole picture. That's the way everybody feels.
Let's take a phone over and show them what we got.
Yeah, we got a truckload.
Truck's loaded.
It's still going.
But, well, anyway, we shall show you that, and then we're going to head out.
It has the truck squatted.
You want
But-
this toaster, baby?
There we are. All right, so we're gonna get these to the house and let them start drying a little bit, and then we're gonna take them and put them up. So, whew, I'm glad to be done.
Well, we've had a time out of this sale farrowing. I've been up all night. She had 3 when I come down at 6 this morning. And since then, she currently got 8 here. I don't know. I thought she had 9. I may have miscounted, or she may be laying on one. I ain't sure. But she done real good starting off, and then as the labor progressed, she got to where she was wanting to throw the pigs, and I had to take them out of there, and this and that and the other. But she seems to be doing okay now. Could be better, but she's improved a lot from what she was. You all can see them there. But anyway, I'm just going to leave them alone, and we'll check back on them later this evening, see what comes off. But it is what it is. I've done all I can do about it. So anyway, it's probably wrap this video up. So come back, see us here on the homestead, and we'll keep you informed of how things are going. And we'll see you next trip. Thank y'all for watching.